Almighty God, ruler of heaven and earth, we beseech thee to inspire and guide all our counsels and actions, so that we may always walk in the path of justice, love, and charity to one another. Help us with thy grace to do only those things that will promote the unity, happiness, and prosperity of Nigeria and Ekiti State. So help us God. Amen. I say good morning, dear colleagues, to yet another plenary session. Please, you can sit down. As we are all aware that today is Wednesday, the 30th day of July, 2025. And I must appreciate my colleagues for finding time to be around, notwithstanding the ongoing reconstruction of our offices. And may I also appreciate particularly members of the majority party in the House for remaining steadfast and particularly standing with the party. I say thank you very much. Without wasting time this morning, because I have a lot, we have a lot to deal with this morning, I will quickly want us to go through our votes and proceedings for Thursday, 3rd day of July, 2025. And I'm going to take us through the votes and proceedings, and starting with page 1. So in case you have any observation or any correction or anything at all you want to call our attention to, please kindly indicate. And I say page 2. Page 2. Page 3. Page 3. Then page 4. And page 5, which is the last page. Thank you. In the absence of no observation, and I also read, and I can confirm to you that the votes and proceedings as put down, pen down, actually reflect what transpired on Thursday, the 3rd day of July, 2025. And it's on that note that the votes and proceedings is hereby approved. Any message from the state governor?
Mr. Speaker, sir, we received message from Mr. Governor, sir.
Yes, thank you very much. Dear colleagues, the governor this time sent a message, and it's just an SMS and very short. It actually keep it very concise. All it said in the message is, Right Honorable Speaker, good morning. Let me express my profound gratitude to you for your support, particularly for the development of Ekiti State. And please kindly express my gratitude to all members of the 7th Assembly for remaining steadfast and for keeping to what all of us signed for, and that is the development of the state. So, in a nutshell, Mr. Governor expresses his gratitude to all members of this house for your support and for your selflessness and sacrifice for the development of the state. That is the message from the governor. Thank you very much. Any other message?
We have other message.
Yes, before I go into the message here, maybe I will allow any member that has any message from their constituency or from their committee to quickly make that known. If there is any message from your constituency or you have a message from your committee, can you signify? In the absence of no message, may I, at this point in time, I received a letter from one of us who is a member of the minority party of this house. And that is Honorable Babatunde E. Omotayo. But I think the letter E means Emmanuel. And the letter is addressed to the Right Honorable Speaker, Ekiti State House of Assembly, dated 28th day of July, 2025. Sir, notice of defection from SDP to APC. I write to formally notify you and my esteemed colleagues of my decision to defect from the Social Democratic Party to the All Progressive Congress, APC, effective immediately. This decision was not taken lightly, but after thorough consultations with leaders in my constituency, followers, and supporters, we collectively concluded that it is in the best interest of my constituency to join the APC. The crisis, very important, and I underline that. The crisis rocking the SDP has rendered the party ineffective. No wonder their party started banishing members of their party not to even participate in party politics for 30 years. What crisis could be more than that? Render the party ineffective, and we believe that joining the APC will enable us to better serve our constituents. We are drawn to the APC's organizational structure, leadership, and the remarkable achievements of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the governor of Ekiti State, Abiodun Abayomi Oyebanji. As the ruling party, we believe that being part of the APC will afford us together greater opportunities to contribute to the development of Ekiti State. This decision is for the betterment of my constituency and the state at large. I hope that my new affiliation will enable me to work more effectively, even though we have allowed you before now to have your voice. But now you now have full voice with the APC leadership to advance the interests of Ekiti people. Thank you, sir. Sincerely, with his signature, Honorable Babatunde Omotayo, Ekiti State House of Assembly, Iseorun constituency. That is the message I just received. Now on this, thank you. Now on this, I will allow maybe 2 contributions from members before I call on the man who have written the letter to also make further contribution in case there are things that he has not captured in his letter. Or let me take him first. The member can now speak. After he must have informed us, probably there are other things that he has not captured in his letter that we want us to know. Yes, Honorable Omotayo.
Right Honorable Speaker, distinguished colleagues, I'm Honorable Babatunde Omotayo. I represent the good people of Iteorun constituency. Mr. Speaker, I rise this morning, this afternoon, to inform you officially that I'm declaring for our Governor Abiodun Abayomi Oyebanji. And subsequently, I joined the political party, All Progressive Congress, APC. And also, I appreciate the encouragement and support from many who have urged me to take this bold step. Given the current crisis rocking my former party, the Social Democratic Party.
You may wish to tell us this crisis rocking your party.
At the national level, we have a lot of crises rocking the party at the national level. As you can see, maybe if you go through the news and all that, since few months ago,
suspension upon suspension, you have suspended your national chairman. Who is your national chairman? Okay, you are no longer in that party.
My former party, SDP, I think we have more than 2 national parties.
Okay.
More than 2 national party chairmen now, at the moment. And secondly, we don't even know the leadership of the party at the moment.
So it's one of the reasons why you are leaving the party?
Yeah, it's one of the reasons that I'm leaving the party. And Mr. Speaker, I made a swift decision to join APC in the best interest of my constituency, aligned with the structure, central, which builds leadership level, and that of our Abiodun Oyebanji at the state level. I'm excited to throw my support behind His Excellency Governor Abiodun Abayomi Oyebanji, built for his second term in office.
Sir, this place just states why you are defecting. Leave that one out, please. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. It's part of the reason why I consider that I need to join this.
You can go and do that at the party level.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I believe my focus remains on contributing to the development of Ekiti State, and also particularly my constituency. I look forward to working with the APC members and stakeholders to achieve our collective goals. And Mr. Speaker and the Right Honorable DS and principal officers, I expect you to welcome me back home, because I have been a progressive even before I became an honorable member. Thank
so you were once a progressive, you left the progressive fold?
Yeah, then I'm...
Well, you are welcome back home. Is that what you want us to know? Yes, let me allow 2 comments. That's okay. Thank you very much. Let me allow 2 comments. Yes, Honorable Idowu Odebumi. Then I call on the majority leader and Honorable Takwalonge. I think that's all. Yes, ID Aluta. If I'm correct. The students are here, so I should let them know that you are the one being called ID Aluta.
The capacity, distinguished honorable colleagues, I remain my humble self, Honorable Comrade Idowu Odebumi, represent both the seen and unseen people of Oye constituency 2. Mr. Speaker, let me join my colleagues and the good people of All Progressives Party to welcome my brother, my friend, a progressive and jolly fellow, whom his interest has always been about the development of Ekiti State. Ever since we've met, he has taken the development and anything about Ekiti State as his own priority. No wonder in this House 7th Assembly, we've never had any rancor between the minority and majority. They've been a progressive, he has been a progressive friend and fellow. And also, let me appreciate the present government of Ekiti State, ably led by our own amiable governor, Biodun Abayomi Oyebanji, and every plan in progress in the government for making the atmosphere so good. Party that enable people to cross to come and join us. We have many other parties that he can easily leave his former party and cross to just because of the crisis. But you see the development that the press led by PC is doing in Ekiti State, in all sectors, and I think that's one of the reasons why he's joining us. I want to welcome him, and I salute his doggedness, his courage to join our party, and I believe henceforth is now full member of our party. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Not yet a member of our party until the Speaker pronounced so on the floor of this House. He has shown his interest to the debate, to the party. He has done the Ramastans out there, but the real defection, in line with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, is when he's accepted by the Speaker of the House. But maybe there are people who will not want him to be so allowed. Yes, Honorable Takwalonge.
Right, Honorable Speaker, distinguished colleagues, my name is Longe Temitokwe Ademola, and I represent the good people of Oye Constituency 1, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to say to you with very profound respect that I'm so excited this morning. I want to first and foremost speak to the boldness of my brother, our friend, our colleague, a fellow compatriot, a decent guy, Mr. Omotunde
Babatunde
Omotayo. Mr. Speaker, boldness, I want to speak to his boldness first. Boldness has the courage to act or speak fearlessly, despite real or imagined threat or danger. Mr. Speaker, an American actress and songwriter from New Jersey in America, her name is Queen Latifah. She said, be bold, be brave enough to be true to yourself. Mr. Speaker, Honorable Babatunde Omotayo has not only been bold and true to himself, but he has exhibited unusual and uncommon courage. Mr. Speaker, for a politician and a member of the House of Assembly to agree publicly that there are cracks in his party and there are irreconcilable differences in his party, and be able to come out openly and say that differences in their party is irreconcilable, and he wants to move to the Progressive Party owing to the developmental strides, the giant strides they have seen that our party is making. It takes a bold man to do that. And I want to say to Mr. Speaker, this particular honorable member that is defecting to our party today has not only been a stabilizing force in this assembly, but he has been a symbol of unity. He has been a symbol of camaraderie between the majority party here and the minority party. So this day, Mr. Speaker, I want to say with profound respect to you that I congratulate him for moving to the Progressive Party, and I know that his contributions, both to the floors of this hallowed chamber, will lead to massive development and achievement for our Ekiti State. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for accepting him to our fold, and I want to congratulate him.
How do you know I've accepted him?
I know you will. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Tolilokwege, the majority leader.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. My dear colleagues, I'm Honorable Tolilokwege. I represent Ekiti Southwest Constituency 2. Right Honorable Speaker, my colleagues have really said a lot, so I don't want to boast with rhetorics. I want to use this opportunity to join them and on behalf of my other colleagues to welcome Honorable Babatunde Omotayo for this landmark decision. APC is a party that is progressive in nature, and we are open-handed. We like to receive quality and good people like you, and I can assure you that the party will create an enabling environment for you to grow and thrive. It's even
Thank
good
you.
that you have expected before. So let me use this opportunity to once again, on behalf of everybody, welcome you to the fold.
Well, at this junction, Honorable Omotayo, rise up. Carry all your loads. Now, symbolically, you are crossing from the minority to the majority party. On that note, you will cross the red carpet and go and sit beside Honorable Sholanke. I want Tope Longe to become so restless today. Go and you take a bow. He's crossing over and crossing over to the majority party. Welcome to All Progressive Party. That is symbolically. Where you may handshake him, members of the majority party, just go. Honorable Barrister Lydia will take a seat beside Honorable Tony Adaramodu from today. Thank you. Tolok Pelonge, you have no say in this.
Honorable Longe,
no.
Please call yourself to order. Order, Honorable Tope Longe.
The Speaker, by standing order, shall name seat. Tomorrow you will be moved from that seat because I will never allow you to sit behind Honorable Tejo Kuyiga. Yes, Right Honorable Deputy Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, sir, my name is Right Honorable Bolaji Olagbaju, representing the great people of Ado Constituency 2. The dynamic members of the House of Assembly, today is a very spectacular day, and we thank the Almighty for the privilege to have a wonderful member, an honorable member, a jolly good fellow, as his name depicts. I want to seize this moment to formally welcome him to the Progressive Fold, the party of the world, and the African party. I pray that the Lord Almighty will empower you to enjoy the dividends of this unique party by the special grace of God.
Thank you.
You are most welcome. And I also want to commend you, Mr. Speaker, for the change of seat. If you can see, this area is actually congested, and you have rightly, put things in order, and I congratulate my brothers on that other side, and I'm sure they are still expecting some more women there to keep them warm. Thank you very much.
Well, by the time the whole arrangement is done, we will name seats. Honorable Tejo Kuyiga will move from that position to a position that I'm going to announce very soon. Now, any public petition?
The Speaker of the Seventh Assembly, we have public petitions, sir.
I know you have the public petitions with you. kindly be brief, just the title, the whole essence of the petition, and the signatories to the petition. And take all the petitions together so that you can lay them together at the same time. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Good afternoon, my colleagues. I'm Honorable Tolilo Kwaige once again. I represent the Southwest Constituency 2. I have 3 petitions here with me. The first petition is from Oluwole Orungbe Community Development Association, and they are complaining on the condition or the devastation of flood in their community. The last incident, which happened 10th July as a result of persistent heavy rainfall, actually led to so many disasters. And they are appealing to the State House of Assembly to urgently investigate the cause of the flood, facilitate relief materials and support for affected families, ensure the immediate dredging of LME waterway, initiate long-term measures to prevent future occurrence, such as the construction of bridge and flood control channels. This petition was signed by 3 people, and the PRO is Mr. Kola Wole, and the secretary is Mr. Ari Baba, while the chairman is Mr. Ari Basoye. The second petition is from the Forum of Local Government Past Political Office Holders, and they are crying for injustice as it relates to their unpaid statutory entitlement, including their salary, severance package, and furniture allowances. They have received partial payment that are cut across board from some of the previous government, and they are asking that the present administration should listen to their plea. And they are asking that we assist them to secure the payment of this arrears and unpaid statutory entitlement and all of it. This was signed by the coordinator, who is Honorable Adebayo Olufemi, and they have another co-coordinator, that's Honorable Ajayi Damilola Michael. Honorable Ajayi Damilola Michael. Then we have Honorable Ibrahim Ayode Jomota, Secretary. We have Honorable Ekundayo Kende, who is the Financial Secretary. And last but not the least is the Public Relations Officer, Honorable Oladele Olushola. And lastly, we have a petition from Akeredolu Ola Anthony with the address of 26 Ayegule Street off Matthew Street, Ado Ekiti. And she's appealing for the statement of the termination of her appointment. The reason for the said termination was that she presented false certificate and result. And she claims that she applied and sat for November, December 1996.
Did she sign the petition?
Yes.
Leader of the House, please can you just lay all the petitions before the House? Thank you.
Okay. The signature of the petition is from Akeredolu Ola Anthony.
Please lay the 3 petitions. Thank you. May I call on the new entrant to the majority party to move the motion for the adoption of these three petitions before the House? The new entrant.
Right, Honorable Speaker, distinguished colleagues, my name is Honorable Babatunde Omotayo. I represent the group people of Iseorun constituency. Mr. Speaker, I rise to move a motion that the three petitions be adopted as the working document of this Honorable House. I so move.
Thank you very much, Honorable Karim Agubade. Please second the motion.
Right, Honorable Speaker, distinguished other colleagues. My name is Honorable Karim Agubade. I rise to second the motion ably moved by the leader of the House that the three petitions be adopted as working document for this House. Thank you, sir.
In favor that the documents, the petitions as presented before this House be adopted as the working document of this House, say aye. And those again say nay. The ayes have it. Madam Clerk, please let me have all the petitions. Why don't you just break this into two and move the protocol? Why don't, Sergeant Atam, break it into two and move the rest to this other side? Protocol. Sergeant Atam. Protocol. Go back. Go back. Thank you very much. I say the petition on termination of his appointment, written by Akeredolu Fola and Tony, is hereby committed to Committee on Public Petition. So also the petition from Oluwole Orungbe Community Development Association on the complaint on devastating flood in their community is also hereby committed to Committee on Public Petition. Also, and the petition from Forum of Local Government Past Political Office Holders 2004 to 2007 set, which borders on their cry for a people long forgotten. Same petition is also committed to Committee on Public Petition. The three petitions are hereby committed to public petition. Thank you. Now, without wasting time, any personal explanation? I have three groups who are here this morning on a courtesy visit. One of the groups are students from Bamidele Olumilua University of Education, Science and Technology, Ikere Ekiti, otherwise known as BOST. They are here on a courtesy visit. I also have the student from Federal Polytechnic at Ekiti. Federal Polytechnic at Ekiti, the Students Editorial Council. They are also here. Let me see you. Where are the students from Boise? Stand up, let me recognize you. You are all welcome. Thank you, you are much. Please sit down. Then I have in our midst this morning some artists across Africa continent under the Adenrele or Relay Arts Foundation. Where are they? Please, can you come down to the gallery? They will lead you to the gallery. They are Relay Art Foundation Young Contemporaries Residency is a platform dedicated to identifying and supporting emerging artists across Africa. This is their 7th edition in Ekiti State. I think we should, meaning that they'll be hosting this event since 2019 on yearly basis, and this one is the 7th edition that they will be having in Ekiti State. And this program has continued to grow in reach and impact. This year is over 100 applicants, that is applications, from across the African continent. And they have selected 19 artists to participate. And what makes this year edition unique is that 7 of these artists who have applied and shortlisted are based in Ekiti State. This residency will take place from July 27, meaning that it has started, and it will last till August 10, 2025. And they will be joined by artists and facilitators from Zimbabwe, South Africa, Uganda, and Nigeria. And I think there is a Botswana person among them, from Botswana. And after weeks of critical artistic engagement and mentoring, as well as engagement with the landscape and communities in Ekiti, the artists will be presenting their works to the public on Saturday, August 9th, is August 9, 2025, at the Obafemi Awolowo Civic Center in Ado-Ekiti. And I think all members and the public will be invited to join them, particularly from 12 noon to 6 p.m. I'm going to bring them in, but just under 30 seconds. 30 seconds. So I know that since they are not going to speak, we can bring them in. But if they will speak, we can move a motion. So let me invite this residency artists under Relay Art Foundation to be led by Relay, Ade Relay, to come into the chamber. Let them come in, please. That is from across Africa continent who are here in Ekiti State for a week-long residency. And after the whole thing, there's going to be an exhibition on August 9th, Saturday 9th of August at Obafemi Awolowo Civic Center. Please, you may wish to take a bow. Take a bow. Thank you. And you can just, the people, and take a bow. Also, thank you very much. Then you can go and sit down. You are welcome. Yes, in their midst, I have Aderele Chonariwo, who is the coordinator of this and under Relay Foundation. Please let them see you. That's Aderele Chonariwo. But let me quickly run through the names of the artists that have been shortlisted this year. Shaibu Salami, Ashiata, Nigeria. Okay. Akani Kende, Nigeria. Gideon Okoro, Nigeria. Please, if you are there, just stand up, let them see you. All right. Oluwaseun Akinlo, Nigeria. Olushola Olajobi, Nigeria. Moyosore Jolaolu, Nigeria. Tumininu Gbebire, Nigeria. Oluwatobiloba Fashalejo, Nigeria. Grace Inyagare, Zimbabwe. Sagwadi, the pronunciation might be very soft. Sagwadi Molabi, South Africa. Abongil Silzumo, South Africa. Tafadzwa Benson, Zimbabwe. Esther Omowumi Omotunde, Ekiti. Golopol, Ekiti. Ayomide Adalawo, Ekiti. Solomon Popola, Ekiti. Dumbiri David, Ekiti. Omidiran Oyedokun, Ekiti. Well, part of the relay team, I have Eniye Aduwari, Nigeria. Ame Egu, Nigeria. I nearly say link there. Lindo Nkozi, South Africa. Shegun Aduloju, Nigeria. Kennedy Daniel, Nigeria. Well, this one may likely remove my teeth. Sediren Mutibazela, Botswana. Omolayo Atolagbe, Nigeria. Cynthia Okoro, Nigeria. So you are all welcome to Ekiti State House of Assembly. Here is where the laws are made. The law that allows you to enter Ekiti is made here. The law that permits where you are staying is made here. The law that establishes the civic center where your exhibition will take place, actually, the law is made here. Appropriation for all the finances of this state, finances are appropriated here. And these are 26 members of the State House of Assembly representing all the various constituencies. And those you see here represent the over 3 million people in Ekiti State. So when you see this 26 member, you have seen the over 3 million people in Ekiti State congregating to make laws, to oversight, to appropriate funds. On that note, I say you are welcome. Thank you very much. So you can sit down to watch our proceedings. But when it is time that you think you should leave, just do like this. I will pick it, particularly from Day Relay. Thank you very much. Yes, leader of the house. Can you take us through the order of the day?
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. And my dear colleagues, good afternoon once again. Let me join Right Honorable Speaker to welcome you, our visitors. You are all welcome. Right Honorable Speaker, I have the order paper for Wednesday, July 30, 2025 here with me. And on the order of the day, I have 9 items. Item number 1 is the substantive report of the ad hoc committee constituted to investigate the petition submitted by Agbeyewa Farms Limited against the Federation of Odo Oro Ekiti Development Union and Odo Oro Community. Oduoro community. Item 2 is report of the Committee on Environment in respect of the recurring accidents caused by the Ekiti State Waste Management Authority, which is the Dino beans packed along major roadsides within Ado Ekiti Metropolis. Item 3 is also the report of the Committee on Public Petitions on the appeal by Dr. Mrs. Teresa Olaiton Bamigboye against the decision of the Ekiti State University Teaching Hospital Board directing her to retire voluntarily. Item 4 is a motion calling on the government of Ekiti State, ably led by Governor Biodun Abayomi Yebanji, to recognize and set aside August 28th of every year as Isheshe Day in Ekiti State.
Yes, please go ahead.
The mover of this motion, Honorable Karim Agunbiade, while the seconder is Honorable Johnson Oyekola.
All from Ekiti West.
It is a popular motion from Ekiti West, Right Honorable Speaker. Item 5 is Ekiti State College of Technology Bill 2025, which is going for second reading, and Ekiti State Capital Territory Authority Bill 2025, which is also going for second reading. Ekiti State Lotteries and Gaming Commission Bill 2025 is also going for second reading. Item 8 is further consideration of the Ekiti State Commercial Motorcycle Operators Regulatory Bill 2025, which is going on at the Committee of the Whole House. And the last item is adjournment.
All right, thank you very much. Can you just take item 1?
Yes, Mr. Speaker, item 1 is the report of the ad hoc committee, which was saddled with responsibility to investigate a petition by Agbayawa Farms. Chair of that committee is Honorable Tokwe Longe. You may now direct him to present.
Yes, Honorable Temitokwe Ademola Longe, can you present your report now?
Right Honorable Speaker, fellow parliamentarian, my name is Longe Temitokwe Ademola. Good people of Oye Constituency 1, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, with very profound respect to you, right this morning to present to you the updated report of the ad hoc committee constituted to consider the petition by Agbayewa Farms Limited against the Federation of Development Union and Oduoro Community. Preamble. This report is presented as an update to the preliminary report earlier presented by the ad hoc committee constituted by this honorable House by Agbayewa Farms, titled Threat to Lives and Properties, Disruption of Business Operations, and Sabotage of a Multi-Billion Naira Investment. The petition, as previously reported, was against the Federation of Oduoro Development Union and the Oduoro community. In line with its mandate, the committee continued engagements with relevant stakeholders and now reports the conclusion of a major component of the investigative process, namely the boundary delineation of the 5,001 hectares of land initially allocated to the petitioner. Background. Following the earlier report presented to this honorable House, it was observed that the allocation of 5,001 hectares of land by the state government to Agbayewa Farms Limited spanned across 5 communities: Ipao Ekiti, Oduoro Ekiti, Okeako Ekiti, Itakwaji Ekiti, and Esun Ekiti. Esun. However, due to conflicting claims over land and ownership and persistent hostilities, the committee resolved to request for the intervention of the Ekiti State Boundary Committee to accurately determine the land claims of the communities involved. A meeting convened on Friday, the 2nd May 2025 by the Deputy involving the Boundary Technical Committee, members of this ad hoc committee, and the traditional rulers of the affected communities resolved that a comprehensive boundary tracing exercise should commence without delay. The committee is pleased to report that this exercise has now been concluded, Mr. Speaker. C. Submission of Boundary Technical Committee report. The Boundary Technical Committee has submitted its findings, which demarcate the specific land areas claimed by 4 of the 5 host communities as follows. 1. Oduoro community, 2,826.38 hectares of land. Ipawa Ekiti, 972.540 hectares of land. Esun Ekiti, 856.043 hectares of land. Itakpaji Ekiti, 771,676 hectares of land. Total land claim, 5,436.259 hectares of land. Mr. Speaker, it's pertinent to note that Okeakwe Ekiti made no claim within the boundaries investigated. The committee notes that the total land claim now stands at 5,436.259 hectares, which exceeds the initial 5,001 hectares allocated to Agbewa Farms Limited by the state government. Committee finding. The outcome of the boundary delineation exercise and further stakeholder interactions and engagement. T make the following findings. 1. That the dispute over land ownership among the host communities has been a major factor delaying compensation and hindering smooth operators by the investors. 2. That the failure to verify and assign specific land portions to individual communities prior to the project commencement contributed significantly to the prevailing tensions. 3. That the land claims are submitted by the Boundary Technical Committee now provides a factual and legal basis for resolving compensation matters. 4. That the total land currently claimed by the communities amounting to 5,436.259 hectares exceeds the initial 5,001 hectares officially allocated to the petitioner, thereby highlighting the need for boundary reconciliation and verification by the relevant government agencies. 5. That the petitioner and state government have on several occasions expressed readiness to pay compensation once community-specific claims are officially verified. 6. That hostilities, threats to business operations, and damage to properties persist, thereby posing a serious threat to peace, investor confidence, and economic development in that region. E. Recommendations. In view of the foregoing, the ad hoc committee hereby makes the following recommendation for the consideration and adoption of this honorable house. That payments of compensation to the affected communities should commence immediately based on the verified areas of land traced as detailed below, Mr. Speaker. 1. Oduoro Ekiti, 2,826.38 hectares of land. Ipawa Ekiti, 972.540 hectares of land. Esun Ekiti, 866.043 hectares of land, and Itakpaji Ekiti, 771.676 hectares of land. 2. That the affected communities, through their traditional councils and development unions, be mandated to cease all forms of hostilities, harassment, or obstruction of the operations of the petitioner and to allow the company to continue to carry out its lawful agricultural activities without let or hindrance. 3, that all parties involved should be encouraged to embrace peace, forgive past grievances, and work together in the spirit of respect. 4, that relevant government ministries, departments, and agencies, particularly the Ministry of Agriculture, Bureau of Land Services, State Boundary Commission should be directed to 1, provide accurate mapping and documentation, boss framework for stakeholder engagement and conflict prevention in future land-related transactions and agricultural investment. F, conclusion. The committee reaffirms its unwavering commitment to ensuring that justice is served in a fair, inclusive, and transparent manner. We are confident that the implementation of the above recommendations will restore peace, strengthen investor confidence, and contribute significantly to the socio-economic development of the affected communities and the state as a whole. Appreciation. Right Honorable Speaker, distinguished colleagues, the ad hoc committee wishes to express its profound gratitude to the Right Honorable Speaker of the 7th Assembly and the entire honorable members of this House for the confidence reposed in us to undertake this important assignment. Your unwavering support and commitment to justice, fairness, and the rule of law have greatly guided our deliberations and enabled the progress recorded by this committee thus far. Members of this committee: 1, Honorable Temitope Ademola Lunge, Chairman. Honorable Ayodeji Adegbite, Member. Honorable Abimbola Sholanke, Member. Honorable Ademola Martins Ojo, Member. Honorable Ebenezer Oluwayomi Ayorinde, Member. And Mr. Omoni Joseph, served as the committee clerk.
Let me ask you a question, even though you have done a great job. Did you sign this report?
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
Check the signatory, number 1.
It is.
Check those, the signatories.
Yes.
Check number 1.
Number 1.
Read that name.
I should read the name.
Yes.
Oh.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Give it that.
All right, please come forward and lay the petition. The report. All right. Thank you very much. I must say that was a great job and a job well done. Yes, before I make comment on this, may I ask the leader of the House to do the needful.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, my dear colleagues. Honorable Temitope Lunge has just presented a report of his ad hoc committee to the House. And Right Honorable Speaker, I want to move the motion that this Honorable House adopts this document and adopt it as a working document. I so move.
Thank you very much. Yes, any seconder? If there is no seconder, then okay. Yes, let me take one of the female representatives. Honorable Abimbola Sholanke Christiana.
The Right Honorable Speaker, distinguished colleagues, my name is Honorable Abimbola Sholanke. I represent the good people of Momba Constituency 1. I rise to second the motion moved by the majority leader that the document presented by Honorable Temitope Lunge should be accepted as a working document. Adopted as a working document of this great House.
Thank you very much. On that note, I put a question that those in favor that this House adopt the report of the ad hoc committee constituted to consider the petition by Agbewa Farms Limited against the Federation of Odoro, Ekiti Development Union and Odoro Community be adopted as the working document of this House, you have to press yes. And if you're against, press nay. Well, thank you very much. Only 16 people voted, and the 16 of them said yes to the vote, and none said nay. On that note, I say the ayes have it. Now, because I'm going to leave that for now. We'll talk about it later. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you. Now, unless come and whisper your observation, approach the chair. Approach the chair. Leader of the House. Yes, I can understand the concern. We will take that vote again. We will take the vote again. Please, members, take your part. And I put the question again that those in favor that the House adopt this document as the working document of this House, you have to press yes. And if you're against, press no. Yes, thank you very much. 2 more people have added their votes. So 18 people voted yes. And you know, I will not cast my votes. I am not going to cast my votes unless there is a tie. And since that you don't have any tie, so I'm not voting. So don't count me. Thank you very much. The ayes have it this time. What I'm going to have, this petition has dragged for so long. And when you look at the recommendations, even the reports, the findings, and the recommendation, you agree with me that it is too direct. That I don't think we need further sitting at the committee of the whole House. Dear colleagues, do we still need any further sitting at the committee of the whole House? Can I hear you? All right, then the plenary can take a position and we come up with the resolution immediately. And what I would say is for us to just adopt the recommendations as stated as the resolution of the House. And that the House, by resolution, directed that payment of compensation to the affected communities should commence immediately based on the verified areas of land traced below. 1. Oduoro, Ekiti, 2,826.38 hectares. Ikpao, Ekiti, 972.540 hectares. Esun, Ekiti, 866.043 hectares. Itakwaji, Ekiti, 771.676 hectares. And two, the House resolved that the affected communities, through their traditional councils and development unions, be mandated to cease all forms of hostility, harassment, or obstruction of the operations of the petitioner, and to allow the company to continue carrying out its lawful agricultural activities without hindrance. Thirdly, the House resolved that all parties involved should be encouraged to embrace peace, forgive past grievances, and work together in the spirit of reconciliation and mutual respect. And lastly, the House resolved that relevant government ministries, departments, and agencies, that is, MDAs, particularly the Ministry of Agriculture, Bureau of Land Services, and the Ekiti State Boundary Commission, are hereby directed to provide accurate mapping and accurate documentation, and to develop a robust framework for stakeholders' engagement and conflict prevention in future land-related transactions and agricultural investment. I therefore put the question that those in favor that these form part of our resolutions and the resolution of this House, those in favor to say aye, those against to say nay. The ayes have it. And that has become the resolution of the House. Clerk, please ensure that this resolution is hereby communicated appropriately and to the appropriate authority. Leader of the House, please, can you just engage one-on-one? Thank you. Why, Madam Clerk, please, can you just step forward? Thank you very much. Now, let me once again appreciate our darling sisters and brothers, because they said ladies first. And may I also inform you that in Ekiti State has the highest number of female lawmakers in Nigeria. When it comes to gender equality, Ekiti stands tall. When it comes to equal opportunity, Ekiti stands tall. When it comes to gender inclusion, Ekiti stands tall. But the only thing is that in Ekiti State, it seems that it is no longer gender equality nor gender inclusion, but it seems it's going to gender overtaking. In Ekiti State, the Deputy Governor of Ekiti State is a woman. The SSG, a woman. The Deputy Speaker of Ekiti State House of Assembly, a woman. The Head of Service, a woman. The Clerk of the House, a woman. The Accountant General of the State, a woman. The Auditor General for Local Government, a woman. As a matter of fact, my wife, a woman. Thank you, dear colleagues. I would like to seek your indulgence briefly. You know, we cannot just allow anybody to speak on the floor without emotion. And we would like the coordinator relay to speak to us. So I call on the leader of the House to move the motion, in case member want them to speak. But if not, yes, leader of the House.
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, we have before us, our visitors, and given the fact that they have been hosting this event in Ekiti for the past 7 years, it's of the view that they can share their program with us, firsthand, being the first interaction with the government of Ekiti State. In view of this, I would like to move a motion that this House grants them the leave to be heard. I so move.
Mother, Alhaja, Honorable Alhaja Miriam Abimbola Ogunlade to second the motion.
The Right Honorable
I am
Speaker,
very gender sensitive, don't mind me. So please go ahead, man.
The Right Honorable Speaker, sir, distinguished colleagues. My name is Honorable Alhaja Miriam Bimbola Ogunlade. I represent the good people of Emure constituency in Ekiti State. I rise this afternoon to second the motion ably moved by the majority leader that the group be allowed and be heard.
The leader of their group to speak on their behalf?
Okay, the leader is going to speak on their behalf?
Yes.
Okay. I arise this afternoon to second the motion that the leader speak on behalf of the group. I so second, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And I put the question that those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. Then the ayes have it. Really, 2 minutes. Address this august house.
Good afternoon, Right Honorable Speaker. I stand on existing protocol. We're here from the Relay Arts Foundation.
And when you will appear before the House, you just say the Right Honorable Speaker and all the distinguished members of the State House of Assembly. That's all. No other protocol.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. It is such an honor for us to be here this afternoon. We're from the Relay Arts Foundation, and the foundation has been around for about 10 years, but we've been coming to Ekiti, as you said, for the last 7 years. Ekiti is known for its rich cultural heritage, so it positions itself as the best place for us out of all the 36 states in the country. We feel very privileged to be here. And as you mentioned, it's a Pan-African program, so we have artists from all around the African continent here. We're actually spending 2 weeks here, so we're here up until August 9th. We've also gotten a chance to take the group on to see some of the tourist attractions here in Ekiti. And we look forward to hopefully seeing you come and see some of the work that the artists have created on Saturday. Thank you for this opportunity, and it's been such a pleasure to be here this afternoon.
Thank you very much. And you have heard from Relay. On the 9th of August, members are invited for the exhibition. Let's go and encourage these young artists. And I believe that very soon, your collections will be in our, it is also building our own collections where we'll have, of course, I think first of its kind in Nigeria, where a state will have its own collection center. And it will begin, and a lot of collectors will be coming also to come for your exhibition and to get some of your works. And I know very soon your works will become so profound that we'll be begging you to get your collections. Is that correct? Very soon we'll be begging you to get your collections. Thank you for coming. See you again. God bless. Don't mind us. This is Alo Chamber. You take a bow, then you can go. Zimbabwe. Yeah. South Africa, Botswana, Nigeria, and Ekiti. God bless. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Doing that, may I recognize the student from Federal Polytechnic, Alimi Nafisat Oluwa Jumoke, Olayiwola Olamide, Kalilula, Ini Daniel, Adepiton, Adepoju Victor Abidemi, Akin Molayan Ayomide Idowu, Ajayi Gabriel Olasukomi, Ategbero Joshua Pamilerin, Adewumi Emmanuel Ayomide, Olusoji Olamilekan Oluwaseye, Olajide Iyanoluwa Abraham, Nnadi Blessing Amarachi, Akinola Esther, Oluwa Tumininu, Akinde Ademola. Okay, sorry, I didn't mention your positions, maybe another time. And the Boise students who are here, I have this Senate President, Paluse Abdulmadik Oluwafemi, the Clerk of the House, Olowo Oluwatosin Oluwatobiloba, Sayadatan Afuye Rebecca Oluwafemi, the Chief Whip Adepoju Bukola Abosede, the Leader of Business, Felix. Is that correct? Kingsley. Honorable Olaide Blessing, and the other members. Adamolekun Adeniyi Blessing, Fabumi Favor Omoluwa, Adejorok Covenant, Moboluwadade, Adebayo Yunus, Olariwaju, Afolabi Ebenezer. And there are other officers like Budget and Finance Chairman, Senator Ade. All of them are senators. I didn't mention that earlier. Kolawole, then Comrade is an SSA to the Senate President. Comrade Ojo Benson Olakunle, and you have Senator Ilesomi Dane Olamide, Chairman of this for the Security, Senator Abdul Kader Yunus Taye, Press Committee General Secretary, Senator Abdul Kader Musa Kende, Renovating Committee Chairman. I think maybe the renovating chairman will wait to come and renovate this place. Constitutional Review Chairman, Senator Udeyi Kingsley Emmanuel, Comrade Adejoro Heritage. Oluwa Demilade is the Emeritus Student Union Treasurer. Emeritus Student Union Treasurer. NEM logo to pọ̀ lápò bí. Olaleye Fuad Ibiyemi, a member. And there is another SSA to Senate President, Owolabi Damilare Samson. You are all welcome. God bless you. Thank you very much. Leader of the House.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. My dear colleagues, I'm Honorable Tolilo Kwaige. I represent the Southwest Constituency 2. Right Honorable Speaker, it is interesting to know that the subject at arms of our visitor is the lady. You are welcome. Right Honorable Speaker, the next item on the order of the day is item 2, and that's a report of Committee on Environment in respect of the recurring accident caused by the Dino beings parked along major roadsides within Ado-Ekiti metropolises. And this report will be presented by Honorable Tunde Idowu. You may direct him to do that.
Yes, thank you, Honorable Tunde Idowu. Please, can you read the report? Thank you.
Right Honorable Speaker, sir. Distinguished member of the State House of Assembly, I am Honorable Tunde Idowu. I represent the Ikere constituency 2, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to crave your indulgence to permit me to welcome our visitors along with you. Mr. Speaker, Boise is in my constituency, so these students are coming from my constituency. I welcome you all.
Is that part of your report?
I've not started reading reports. And Mr. Speaker, I also want to remind you that I graduated from Federal Polytechnic Ado. I read electrical electronics engineering. And I want to welcome the people, the students from my alma mater. Right, Honorable Speaker, report of the Committee on Environment on Recurring Accidents caused by Ekiti State Management Authority, (EXWAMA), did not be parked along major road side within Ado Ekiti Metropolis. Preamble. Right, Honorable Speaker, and distinguished honorable members, during the plenary section on 29 May 2025, a motion was raised concerning recurring accidents caused by dino being developed by Ekiti State Waste Management Authority, (EXWAM), along major road side within Ado Ekiti Metropolis. After thorough deliberation, the House resolved that the Committee on Environment should invite EXWAM management to address this issue and propose lasting solutions. The committee was directed by the report to the House within a short period of time. Methodology. On 2nd June 2025, the committee promptly invited the general manager of EXWAM, an officer responsible for developing dino being, to a crucial meeting aimed at finding sustainable solutions to the recurring accidents. Additionally, the committee conducted on-site assessment at various locations where dino beams are placed to identify the root cause of these accidents. Observations. During the committee's on-the-spot assessment and deliberation, the following observations were made, Mr. Speaker. 1. Dino beam lack reflective caution signs, making them difficult to detect at night and increasing the risk of collision. Many accidents are caused by reckless driving and some individual who drives under the influence of alcohol. 3, the road safety parameters are not observed in the placement of some of these dino beams. 4, trucks and lorries use dino beam as makeshift barrier to stop vehicles experiencing brake failure. 5, there is adequate monitoring and enforcement of traffic regulation around dino beam location, increasing the likelihood of accidents. Recommendations. Based on the observation, the committee recommends the following measures to address the situation. 1, EXWAM must install reflective caution signs on all dino beams to enhance visibility, particularly at night, to prevent collision. Clear and visible caution signposts must be placed at least 10 meters before and after each dino beam location to alert road users. Security agencies, including the police and road safety officials, should intensify patrol and enforce strict penalties for drunk drivers. Another traffic violation around dino beam location. 4, EXWAM should immediately relocate dino beam placed on major roads to safer designated areas that do not obstruct traffic flow. 5, all dino beam must be positioned within a minimum setback of 4 meters from major road in compliance with environmental law of 2024 to ensure public safety. 6, EXWAM should collaborate with the State Ministry of Environment to conduct regular inspection and maintenance of dino beam to ensure compliance with safety safeguards. 7, public awareness campaigns should be launched to educate road users on safe driving practices and danger of operating vehicles under the influence of alcohol. Appreciation, Mr. Speaker. The committee expressed its gratitude to the Right Honorable Speaker and honorable member for their commitment to public safety. We also appreciate the cooperation of ex-Suama management during this investigation. The committee remains open to further suggestions to enhance safety and well-being of the people of Ekiti State. These are the members of the committee. Number 1, Honorable Barrister Fakunle Iyabo Okieme, Chairman. Honorable Adeoye Olaoye Ogunshakin, Vice Chairman. Honorable Babatunde Edu, Member. Honorable Anthony Kehinde Adaramodu, Member. Honorable Karim Agumbiade, Member. Mr. Ajishafe Adelodun, Committee Clerk. Thank you, Right Honorable.
Thank you very much. While that is going on, the chairman is laying the report. Honorable Fayekun, please, can you step forward? Come. Job well done, Honorable Tunde Idowu and the other members. Thank you very much. I'm coming. Leader of the House.
Right Honorable Speaker, my dear colleagues, once again we have the report for the Committee on Environment on the positioning of the dino bins along major roads sites. This committee has done a good work, and I would like to move the motion that this House adopts this report as a working document so as to quickly ratify the recommendations and do the needful. Thank you. I so move.
Any seconder? Yes, Honorable Femi Fatula.
Right Honorable Speaker, distinguished colleagues, my name is Femi.
Please, you can shield your mic. Just shield your mic. Yes, thank you.
My name is Femi Fatula. I represent the people of Ikoleko. Mr. Speaker, I write this document to second the motion moved by the leader of business, a report of the Committee on Environment and Recurring Accident caused by the State Waste Management Authority, being parked along major roads within Ado, be adopted as a working document of this House. I so second.
Those in favor that the report of the Committee on Environment on recurring accident caused by the State Waste Management Ekiti State Waste Management Authority, EXMA, Dino, Bains, Park along major roads within Ado Ekiti, Ekiti Metropolis be adopted as the working document of this House. Say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Just like we did to the other report, I believe this is also straightforward. If I have the understanding of the members of this House that this report should be deemed read, adopted by the Committee of the whole House. If you are in support that the Committee of the House adopt in total the recommendations as stated here, say aye. If you against say nay, then the ayes have it. On that note, the House resolve as follows: that EXWAMA must install reflective caution signs on all dino bins to enhance visibility, particularly at night, to prevent collisions that could occur, that could occasion accidents and unnecessary death on our roads. Clear and visible caution signposts must be placed at least 10 meters before and after each dino bin location to alert road users. Security agencies, including the police and road safety officers, should intensify patrols and enforce strict penalties for drunk driving, reckless driving, and other traffic violators around dino bins location. But I think there should be a caveat. We don't ask for abuse of this resolution because you know what is obtainable. Before you know it, so that members too, you will not become a victim. And they will stop you and say, we want to test you for drunkenness. But they should exercise good discretion. They must exercise good discretion. Fourthly, ex-Wama should immediately relocate Dano beans placed on major roads to safer designated areas that do not obstruct traffic flow. The House resolved that all Dano beans must be positioned with a minimum setback of 4 meters from major roads in compliance with the Environmental Law 2024 to ensure public safety. 6, that these are resolved that ex-Wama should collaborate with the State Ministry of Environment to conduct regular inspections and maintenance of Dano beans to ensure compliance with safety standards. 7, and which is the last one, that these are resolved that a public awareness campaign should be launched to educate road users on safe driving practices and the dangers of operating vehicles under the influence of alcohol or any other substance, particularly banned substance. Thank you. Those in favor that all these form part of the resolution of this House say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Leader of the House. Madam Clerk, please ensure that this resolution are prepared immediately and sent to the appropriate authorities.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. The next item is the report of the Committee on Public Petitions on the appeal of Dr. Mrs. Teresa Olaiton Bamboye against the decision of the State University, and the chairman of that committee who should take the report is Honorable Adegbite. May kindly call him now to present his report. Right,
yes, Honorable Adegbite, your report. I hope it's not the one I'm seeing here. I have one that is as big as the Black Law Dictionary. No. Okay. Go ahead,
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. My name is Ayodeji Adegbite, representing Ado Constituency 1. The report of the Committee on Public Petitions on the appeal by Dr. Mrs. Teresa Olaiton Bamboye against the decision of the State University Teaching Hospital Board directing her to submit a letter of voluntary retirement.
Rome, behave like Romans. When you are in Nigeria, behave like somebody from Nigeria. Particularly when you are in Ekiti, you speak like one of us.
Preamble. The Committee on Public Petitions, through the petition of the, through the directive of the Speaker, attended to a petition from Dr. Mrs. Teresa Olaiton Bamboye, former principal of the State School of Nursing, Ado Ekiti. In her appeal, she sought the intervention of the House to prevail upon the Ekiti State University Teaching Hospital Board to rescind their directive that she should submit a letter of voluntary retirement. Background. Dr. Bamboye was appointed principal of the School of Nursing, Ado Ekiti, in 2013. During the 2018-2019 academic session, additional levies, including a student union government levy and parent teachers association levy, were introduced. These levies, deemed arbitrary by the students, led to a violent protest. Following the protest, the special advisor to the governor on health and chief medical director intervened to restore calm. Subsequently, Dr. Bamboye was issued a query on 1st July 2019 and directed to appear before a panel of inquiry on allegations bordering on gross misconduct and of failure to comply with the directive of the CMD to present relevant documents, including the approval of students' fees. The panel of inquiry set up to investigate the allegations against the petitioner, indicted her, and later forwarded its findings to the EXUS Management Board, which led to the decision directing her to tender a letter of voluntary retirement, which she did in 2019. The petitioner's prayer. Dr. Bamboye requested for reinstatement on the ground that she was compelled to tender the letter of voluntary retirement in 2019. Also, payment of her entitlement, including salary arrears and emolument, withdrawal of the letter of compulsory retirement, and issuance of a letter clearing her of all allegations. A formal apology from the Exco management board for embarrassment caused to her and her family. Methodology. To ensure a fair review, the committee undertook the following. 1. Requested relevant documents from the petitioner. 2. Heard oral submissions from the petitioner and her legal representative. 3. Reviewed the query, her response, and the disciplinary committee's report. 4. Considered appeal letters and supporting documents. 5. Received oral and written submissions from the respondents represented by Chief Medical Director, Director of Administration, Director of Legal Services, and the Administrative Officer. Observations and findings. The said violent protest by the students was triggered by the unauthorized levy imposed by the petitioner. 2. The panel of inquiry indicted the petitioner, and its findings revealed that the letter of approval of student fees, the levy she relied on, was dated and signed by the immediate past CMD at the period he was ceased to be in office, suggesting forgery. The decision of the panel of inquiry, which recommended the petitioner's compulsory retirement, were forwarded to the Exco Management Board. This was approved. 4. The petitioner was given fair hearing with respect to the allegations against her. 5. Later, at the request of the petitioner, the board converted the compulsory retirement to voluntary retirement effective 24th December 2019. The committee found that the petitioner's submissions failed to refute the overwhelming evidence presented by the respondent. The committee found that the board's decision to offer voluntary retirement was deemed a magnanimous act to protect the institution's image. Recommendation. After thorough review, the committee recommends 1. The voluntary retirement granted to Dr. Bamigoye by the Exco board should be upheld. 2. The effective date remains 24th December 2019, as communicated in the official letter. Appreciation. The committee expresses its gratitude to the leadership and members of the House for the confidence reposed in us to serve in this capacity. Members of the committee, Ayode Jadegbite, Chairman, Honorable Alaja Miriam Ogunlade, Vice Chairman, Honorable Adeyemi Awoniyi, Member, Honorable Barrister Babatunde Oke, Member, Honorable Barrister Fakunle Okiem, Member, Mr. Olugbenro Samuel, Committee Clerk.
Of the committee, can you please lay your report? Thank you. Leader of the House.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Thank you, my colleagues, once again. Good afternoon. Right Honorable Speaker, dear colleagues, that's the presentation of the report by the Chairman, House Committee on Public Petition. I want to move the motion that this House adopt this report so as to quickly attend to it as a working document of this Honorable House. I so move.
My only challenge is that the report with me is a disjointed report. That the last 2 pages are not part of what I have, even though I heard you clearly. And you just give me the comprehensive report. The arrangement and the joining together of the report was, I think, in the process of compilation. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much. I've gotten one from the clerk. You can give that one to the clerk because the clerk will still need it. Yes. Seconder, Honorable Babatunde. Well, you have too many people in the house bearing the same name. Honorable Babatunde Fawekun.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, distinguished colleagues. I am Babatunde Abiodun. I represent those in constituency 1. I rise to second the motion as moved by Majority Leader that the report of the Committee on Public Petition on the appeal by Dr. Mrs. Teresa Olaitonbamboye against the decision of the Ekiti State University Teaching Hospital Board directing her to submit a letter of voluntary retirement be adopted as a working document of this act. So I second.
Thank you. Those in favor that the report of the Committee on Public Petition on the appeal by Dr. Mrs. Teresa Olaiton Bamigboye against the decision of Ekiti State Teaching Hospital Board directing her to submit a letter of voluntary retirement be adopted as a working document of this House. If those in favor say aye, those against say nay. The ayes have it. I also would like to suggest that it's also a straight line report. And the House can, by the House Committee of the House can adopt the recommendations by this committee. And I will ask that if you are in support that the Committee of the House adopt the report and the recommendation contained therein as the resolution of the House, say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. For the purpose of abundance of doubt, these are the resolution of the House. 1, the voluntary retirement granted to Dr. Bamigboye. Next time you put the full name. There are too many Dr. Bamigboye. Dr. Mrs. Teresa Olaiton Bamigboye by the Ekiti State Teaching Hospital Board, Ekiti State University Teaching Hospital Board, be upheld. If you are in support of this, say aye. 2, that the effective date remain 24 December 2019 as communicated in the official letter. Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. And this is the resolution of the House. Thank you very much, Leader of the House.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker.
And please, clerk, ensure that this is communicated to the appropriate quarters.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Thank you, my dear colleagues. The next item, which is item 4, is a motion calling on the government of Ekiti State, ably led by our working Governor Biodun Abayomi Oyebanji, to recognize and set aside August 28th of every year as Isheshe Day in Ekiti State. The mover of this motion is Honorable Karim Agunbiade. You may direct him to present his motion. To seek
direct him.
To seek the leave of this House.
I will not direct him to move his motion. I will only direct him to first seek the leave of this House to be heard. Some motions can die, even while seeking leave of the House. I have not said that this one will die. Oh, I only said some motions can die while seeking the leave of the House. Honorable Karim Agunbiade, please, can you seek the leave of the House to be heard to move this motion as Isheshe Master? Yes.
Right, Honorable Speaker. Right, Honorable Speaker. Motion called on
government of the state, ably led by Governor Biodun Abayomi Oyebanji. Right Honorable Speaker. Hello. Okay. Right Honorable Speaker, permit me to sit for the lead to present the motion calling on the government of the state, ably led by Governor Biodun Abayomi Oyebanji, to recognize and set aside August 24.
I hope the Sheshe people are not trying to hold your voice. Media, what is going on?
August 20th of every year as is a day in Ekiti State. I seek for leave. I seek for the
To be heard.
lead to be heard.
All right. Who is seconding? Then I can see that almost 15 members of this House are jointly sponsoring this motion. Who is seconding the motion? To be heard. Yes, Honorable Johnson Yekola Bode Adeoye.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Honorable Johnson Oyekola Bode Adeoye. I rise to second the motion seeking the leave as moved by Honorable Karim Agunbiade, seeking the leave of this Honorable House to be heard and to be able to present this motion before the House.
Thank you very much. Those in favor that the House grant leave to the mover of this motion so that he can be heard to move his motion on a motion calling on the government of Ekiti State to recognize and set aside August 20th of every year as Teacher Day in Ekiti State. Those in favor that they be heard, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. Now, there should be a little adjustment to this bill. I'm sorry, you cannot present a motion. You can only call on the government of Ekiti State. Remove ably led by Governor Biodun Oyebanji from it. Government of Ekiti State. We know that who is leading the government, but it should be government of Ekiti State. To recognize, this look too much patronizing. It seems the motion is to patronize Mr. Governor, either to buy into your motion, but let it be government of Ekiti State to recognize and set aside August 20th, because if we pass this motion and there is a resolution this way led by, what of if another government comes in 2030? It is no longer his own government. But if it is a state government, then it becomes a continuity. Is that correct? So you can amend your motion. Please move your motion now.
Speaker, my name is Honorable Karim Agunbiade, representing Ekiti West Constituency 1. Motion calling on the government of Ekiti State to recognize and set aside August 20th of every year as a day in Ekiti State. Sponsors of the motion are myself, Honorable Karim Agunbiade, Ekiti West 1, Honorable Johnson Oyekola Bode Adeoye, Ekiti West 2, Right Honorable Hakeem Jamiu, Irepodo Felodun 2, Honorable Oladele Ogunsakin, Ekiti East 1, Honorable Ayo Adegite Ado 1, Honorable Aliaja Miriam Ogunlade Emure, Honorable Ademola Martins Ojo Ijero, Honorable Temitope Ademola Lunge Oye 1, Honorable Idowu Odebumi Oye 2, Honorable Femi Fatula Ikole 1, Honorable Bosede Olówokere Efon, Honorable Babatunde Omotayo Iseorun, Honorable Jacob Awoniyi Mobatu, Honorable Yomi Ayorinde Idosi 1, Honorable Akindele Repodun Ifelodun 1, Honorable Fakule Okieme Ilejemeje, Honorable Tony Adamodu Ekiti Southwest 1. Motion. The Right Honorable Speaker and the distinguished honorable member has start by saying it says simply a Yoruba word denoting an aboriginal way of life, cultural practices, traditional affiliation, and spiritual belief of a people has inherited from.
To this voice and you are not doing anything. It's not clear. What's wrong with the mic? Oh, sir, are you having kata?
No, sir. No, sir.
Please put it down, sir. Put the mic down. Speak, let me hear you. Okay, good.
The Right Honorable Speaker and distinguished honorable member, I start by saying is simply a Yoruba word denoting the aboriginal way of life, cultural practices, traditional affiliation, and spiritual belief of a people as inherited from our forefather, and that has endured as a hallmark and ethnic identity over a long period of time. Day celebrating is a prominent cultural and traditional celebration of our identity, and it is aimed that recognizing and honoring our highly revered forefathers who lived exceptionally life while here on earth with us, whom some people refer to as Yoruba deities and ancestors. Mr. Speaker, the practice of setting a day aside annually to reflect on our common identity and a people unique way of life is significant for the Yoruba race, as it also serves as a time for individuals to reflect, connect, and identify with their root, cultural heritage, and values. Mr. Speaker, it is therefore necessary to recognize and set aside the Day in the Ekiti State for the preservation and promotion of Yoruba cultural heritage, to learn and revive our cherished native way of life and the ethos of Omoluabi, and also appreciate the traditional belief and spirituality system as it is already being done in other notable Yoruba states in Nigeria, such as Osun, Ogun, Oyo, Lagos, Ondo, and also it is being practiced by the Okun people of Kogi State, the Ibolos of and larger part of Kwara State, and Bini people of Edo State, and the Isekuri tribe Delta State. The Isese practice can be found even beyond the shores of Nigeria, where Yoruba indigenous practice and Aboriginal affiliation were well established as such as Brazil, Cuba, Trinidad and Tobago, Togo, Ghana, Oyotunji Town in South Carolina, in the USA, United States of America, Ivory Coast, Libya, Sierra Leone, and Benin Republic. Mr. Speaker, the Nigeria Public Holiday Act of 1979 in Section 2, Subsection 2, states that the governor of the state may be public notice, appoint a special day to be kept as a public holiday in the state, consign or in any part therefore, and any day so appointed shall be kept.
More.
And
1 minute more. 1 minute
public
more.
holiday. Whereas the Yoruba religion practice is deeply rooted in nature, whereas it is essential to safeguard and promote traditional practices and beliefs that are unique to different cultures. Whereas SSA provide an opportunity for individuals to learn more about Yoruba tradition, belief, and value system, thereby fostering intergenerational knowledge transfer, sharing communal understanding. Whereas SSA keeps alive the essence, custom, ritual for community blessing and ceremonies that have passed down to generations. Whereas it has helped to pay homage to the Yoruba ancestors, strengthen social bond for foster and sense of sharing, identity, and belonging. Whereas these provide platform for individuals to learn about and appreciate different cultural practices, belief, and tradition that exist within Ekiti and Yoruba nation in general. Whereas it is connect individual with the spiritual realm, seek divine intervention, and receive blessing from the deities and ancestors.
Thank you.
Mr. Speaker. Sorry, Mr. Speaker.
Go to your prayers.
Prayer. Okay, one, that the state government is immediately held by this honorable House of Assembly to set aside the SSA Day in the Ekiti State where people come together to celebrate our cultural heritage and original value. Two, the governor of Ekiti State should exercise the power conferred on him by the holiday act and declare every August 20th of as a of Nigeria. Three, so move. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much.
Honorable Karim Agumbade, it was one. Seconder, Honorable Johnson Oyekolabode Adoye.
No, you. I know you are the mover. The seconder, I still don't know. Any seconder, I mean, it's a motion. So who is seconding this motion? No, seconder first, sorry. Yes. Yes, Honorable Johnson Oyekolabode Adoye.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the motion just be moved by Honorable Karim Agumbade, who is also the chairman House Committee on Culture and Tourism. On that committee, Mr. Speaker, sir, I deputize him as the vice chairman. Mr. Speaker, this motion calling on the government of the state to join our sister states in the southwest, north central, and the south of Nigeria to declare every 20th of August a public holiday in recognition of our aboriginal values, of our ancestral heritage, culture, and history. It a very important one and that come at the very right time. Like it is stated in the motion, government is for everyone, irrespective of religious belief, irrespective of orientation, irrespective of individual colors. Government must be government. Every interest must be served. Every interest must be protected. Particularly, Mr. Speaker, we are all originally native.
Let me even ask this question. Are you a co-sponsor of this motion?
Yes.
You are a co-sponsor?
Yes.
Then you cannot second the motion. If you are a co-sponsor, you cannot second the motion. So I want to be sure if you are a co-sponsor of this motion, no co-sponsor can second the motion.
Mr. Speaker, this motion.
I see your name
Yes.
as sponsors,
It's
meaning that you are a co-sponsor.
Mr.
And no
Speaker,
co-sponsor can second the motion.
Observation.
Your observation.
Right, Honourable Speaker. I will mean to say that the motion, if to be heard and second.
Yes, the motion itself now, it must.
So
there
now-
must be a motion now. It's a motion. He has moved the motion. Somebody was second. People cannot debate. The question will not be put. The other motion was leave to be heard. Then this is a motion on its own now. The motion is calling on government of Ekiti State to declare a day. It's a motion.
yes.
And hold on, please. Hold on. This is the motion that the government of Ekiti State should be called upon to declare a day that will be known as Isheshe Day. Motion has been moved. It requires a seconder. And after that, it will be debated. Then it will be put to question at the end of the day. And by our own standing order, order 8, rule 53B, a prime sponsor or co-sponsor or sponsors of a motion shall not be allowed by the chair to second the motion. And this is the danger of having too many people to sponsor a bill, a motion. You can only debate when it goes to the debate. So I need somebody else who is not listed as co-sponsors of this bill. It's a ruling from the chair. You cannot. Order 8. Okay, your observation.
Speaker, for allowing my observation. I'm not in any way debating the ruling, but my observation is this. We have a situation where about 15 or 16 people co-sponsor a motion. The mover of the motion is also part of the sponsor, and he has already moved the motion. So if a co-sponsor cannot second, then a sponsor too will not move.
I can't hear you.
I'm only bringing a logical reasoning into it.
No, let's go start by our standing order now.
I understand. But we are in a situation whereby about 17, majority of honorables seated right now,
Yes.
is co-sponsoring this motion.
Yes.
The motion has been moved by
Yes.
one of the sponsors.
Yes.
That is an act that has been performed.
No, you can, the sponsor can move, but co-sponsor cannot second. The issue is on secondment, not on who to move. It is on who's second. Let me read it to you again.
I've had it, Mr.
A prime sponsor or co-sponsors of a motion shall not be allowed by the chair to second the motion, not to move, but to second. So who is seconding? I hope you are not one of the sponsors. Yeah, please go ahead. Honorable Fawekun.
Right, Honorable Speaker, distinguished colleague, I am Babatunde Abiodun Fawekun. I represent Idosi Constituency 1. I rise to second this motion as moved by Honorable Akumbiade, calling on the government of the state to recognize and set aside August 20th of every year as Sheshe Day in Ekiti State. So I second.
Thank you very much. Now that the motion has been moved and seconded, I will now allow members to make contribution before I put the question. If you have, first of all, I will allow those who have anything against the motion to speak, and after that, those who want to speak in support of the motion. That is the rule guiding us. So if you have anything against the motion, you have to speak first. Yes. Honorable Femi Fatula.
Right, Honorable Speaker, sir. Distinguished colleagues, my name is Femi Fatula. Mr. Speaker, I rise this afternoon to speak on this motion about the list. Mr. Speaker, I want to believe it could be a typographical error that my name is featured in this list, Mr. Speaker. As a matter of fact, I am a leader in my church, and I wouldn't want to be part of this list. Mr. Speaker, I so submit, please.
That means you are raising an observation. You are not really against the motion. You are just raising that your name was listed and you wouldn't want, probably by error. Okay, by our law, same rule, rule 8, order 8, I mean rule 54. 54.2, upon an amendment to leave out words, the speaker or the chairman shall state the amendment and propose the question in the form that those words be left out. So it's like Femi Fatula is to be left out of this motion as one of the co-sponsors. So I put the question, so Femi Fatula, if there is no objection to his name being left out of it, unless there is any objection. But I don't think you can force a willing us and a willing what? Honorable Babatunde, okay? Well, when you lead a horse to the water, you can lead him to the water, but you cannot force him. But another one now say you will use, you will look for one, what's it called? To gag and to hang his mouth and begin to pour water. But that name is left out of it. Thank you. Yes, Honorable Leader of the House, I'm coming. Yes, Honorable Babatunde Lawrence.
Thank you. Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. I am Honorable Tunde Idowu, St. Lawrence. I represent Ikere Constituency.
You heard him where he says St. Lawrence. Honorable Tunde Idowu, who is a saint. Leave him.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. I actually rise to observe. I have an observation concerning the motion, Mr. Speaker. I want to bring to our notice that already we have traditional days in our state here, and as well some other states in Nigeria. There are days they call Ogun Day, Shango Day, and other traditional festival days.
But no public holiday.
But no public holiday. I am now, I want this motion to state clearly what is Isheshe. What are they going to be doing during that holiday? Is it going to be Ogun Day or Shango Day or Oya Day or Osun Day? We have several traditions, several culture, several heritage to celebrate. Or we are going to allocate a day for Isheshe, and all other days we still continue to have their Ogun Shango different days. Because in my town, during Ogun, it has not been holiday, but that day is a busy day. The road will be blocked by the youth. The Ogun worshippers will block everywhere. People will not be allowed to go to work. So if there is a Sheshe day, Ogun Day, Shango Day, how many days are we going to be celebrating the deities? Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Well, I think the motion is clear. Specifically, they said August 20 of every year to be set aside as Isheshe Day. So they are now actually asking for days, one day. I think that will bring clarity. But your question as to what now form Isheshe, they have said Isheshe. They did not go into Ogun, Oya, or whatever. They said Isheshe. Maybe Isheshe means Isheshe. Yes, Honorable Majority Leader of the House. Is he in favor?
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, and my dear colleagues. Right Honorable Speaker, I want us to be very analytical.
Are you speaking in favor or against?
I'm speaking indirectly in favor and against.
How will one man? Are you a bat? Are you a bat? When they call, a bat, when they call congregation of birds, it will appear. And when they are calling on the congregation of rats, he is also there to represent. And they now say, Kosheku, Kosheye. Which one are you?
Permit me to make my case.
Okay, please make your case. And you must submit.
Yes.
You must have a submission.
Yes. Right Honorable Speaker and my dear colleagues, please. Yes, I agree with the movers of this
motion. And I think this should be done even in Yoruba language. I know we started with English, so I know until adequate preparation is made, standing order. There was no adequate preparation. Or maybe I should read to you, because the way you are saying it with full authority, adequate preparation. Adequate preparation. Go ahead, please, Honorable.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. My dear colleagues, please. Yes, it is ideal. It is fantastic. It is very good for us to identify with our source, to identify with our foundation. But as much as we intend to do this, we must be able to put to form, one, the reasons why we are in this House of Assembly. Two, the possibility or the use of whatever it is we set out or formulate as law from this hallowed chamber. My dear colleagues, critical amongst our culture is our belief. A larger percentage of our culture is our belief about the culture. It is not really even about practice, but the belief that is related.
Leader of the House, I wouldn't want us to waste too much energy on this. I think we should set this motion down to another day, and that day should fall on a day where we will, if we are discussing Isheshe and we are using Oyinbo, English, I think we should look for a proper day when there are some things in Yoruba that no English that you can use to communicate.
Right, Honorable Speaker. Sir.
Okay, if you want to go ahead, I will only ask you one question. If you can answer it, then you go ahead. Help me interpret Adondori Kodo Onwosheye. Adondori Kodo Onwosheye.
Mr. Speaker, you have vexed me with your question. But right, Honorable Speaker, I have an observation to that is equally made. The mover of this motion is proposing that that day should be set aside, which is August 20. It's fundamental. Now, we are talking about the possibility of sitting again before August 20, which is very close by. So I want to believe that it's a discussion that we must quickly make now.
It's not necessary. If you say August 20, he has not said August 20, 2025. Do you know how many August 20 you will have in? What are you talking about? What is urgency in declaring the day? Must it be August 20, 2025? He has only proposed August 20 of every year, not August 20, 2025.
Right,
nothing so urgent.
My submission, please, I'm protected, I'm standing, please, honorable members. Mr. Speaker, please, permit me to make my submission. My submission can give this motion an enabling environment and the right umbrella to proceed, and decisions can be made based on what I'm trying
Leader of the House, sit down. Sit down. I will take you at another day. This motion, how many observations? Okay, Honorable Babatunde. Honorable Babatunde, your observation. Honorable Babatunde, your observation. Okay, Honorable Babatunde Lawrence, your observation. Honorable Babatunde Lawrence.
Thank you.
Okay, Honorable Babatunde Lawrence, okay.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Dear colleagues, my name is Honorable Babatunde Oke, representing the Kere.
You are no longer Babatunde, you too. Because you have moved to APC now. You have removed Babatunde from your name.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, I'm just looking at the way we can dispense with this motion quickly, and for us to be able to achieve that, I believe we should have a kind of resolution on this. Then, pending the time we are going to sit on it again. I wouldn't know if they consulted the Ministry of Art and Culture while preparing this motion. You know, it's not, I'm not saying officially, I'm unofficially, just to discuss with them. What I'm trying to say is that I want us to be in line.
Honorable Tunde, okay, I rule you out of order. All right. House cannot go and consult to do your job. If they want to, if they have the technical expertise to do it, but if they need them, they will go on their own. Yes, Honorable Babatunde Fawekun.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, distinguished colleagues. I am Babatunde Fawekun. I represent those constituency 1. I think my observation is what is generating the major issue surrounding this bill is that, right, Honorable Sir, I feel we should define Isheshe so that our people can have that understanding. Isheshe is, I think, is direct translation of culture. It's about culture. No, that's my observation. That if we define Isheshe, then we can all do something around this. Thank you.
this debate. You know, a motion has been moved, seconded, to be debated. And I want this motion to be thoroughly and properly debated. And I realize that today cannot fit in for proper and deliberate debate. And more so, this has to do with our culture and cultural heritage. It has to do, and I want us to use our local language. I want us to use our local language. The speaker must be heard in silence. And I want us to use our local language, indigenous, that is indigenous to us, to debate it for proper understanding. And you know, by Order 2, Rule 11, it says, the proceedings and debates of the House shall be conducted in English or Yoruba/Yoruba now, when adequate arrangements have been made thereto. Today, adequate arrangement was only made for English and not Yoruba. Excuse me. And on that note, this motion here is hereby set down to another date when we shall use Yoruba language. Thank you very much. Yes, leader of the House, take us to another. He set down to another date. Yoruba will be used. Thank you.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, the next item on our is the Ekiti State College of Technology Bill 2025, which is going for second reading.
Are you prepared to debate this today? The bill is hereby set down to another date. Yes, leader of the House.
The next item after that is Ekiti State Capital Territory Authority Bill.
Are you prepared to debate this also today? Set down to another date. Yes.
Ekiti State Lotteries and Gaming Commission Bill 2025.
Members, are you prepared to debate this today? Set down to another date. Yes.
Right, Honorable Speaker, please permit me to do a debate before I cut.
Just speak. Let me hear you.
The next item is the further consideration of the Ekiti State. We are almost through with this bill.
Let me hear you now.
Ekiti State Commercial Motorcycle Operators Regulatory Bill 2025.
Yes, I recall. Dear colleagues, you will recall that this bill has dragged for long. And this bill is already before the committee of the whole House. As a matter of fact, this bill is already undergoing the last leg for it to be passed. Even the consideration, I think we're already on section 35 of the bill. Let's take this bill today. If you're in support, say aye. The ayes have it. Okay, if you're against, say nay. The ayes have it. The ayes have it. The chair, Speaker, I am still the presiding officer. What I heard is aye, and the ayes have it. We will take the bill.
Madam Speaker, in view of this, I would like to move the motion that this House dissolves to Committee of the Whole to treat for further consideration of the bill on commercial motorcycle regulatory bill 2025 and so on.
Honorable Lateef Oluwole Akanle.
Mr. Speaker, my name is Honorable Lateef Oluwole Akanle, representing Ekiti East 2. I rise to second the motion that the bill, further consideration of Ekiti State Commercial Motorcycle Operations Regulatory Bill 2025 and the committee of the whole house should be heard. Thank you.
Those in favor say aye. Those against say aye. The ayes have it. The house is hereby dissolved to the committee of the whole house to consider Ekiti State Commercial Motorcycle Operators Regulator Bill 2025. And I'm going to, okay, let me quickly. Dear colleagues, you will recall that we started this discussion. This bill had already passed through first reading, second reading, committed to a committee, committee of the whole house, and committee of the whole house have started working on this bill. I recall that we have treated section 1, section 2, section 3, section 4, section 5, up to section 6. We are to consider from section 7 this bill. And it's just a bill of 16 sections. We are already on section 7. And to refresh our memory, the House had already resolved on section 1, which borders on data capturing of all private and commercial motorcycles operators. This committee of the whole house has also passed section 2 that borders on wearing of reflective jackets. Honorable Babatunde Fawekun, I have some questions for you. Yes. You can leave your phone with the sergeant attack. You have to ease yourself. Now, why section 3 deals with identification tag, and we have resolved on that. We have equally resolved on section 4, that is crossing of borders by motorcycles operators. We have also resolved on section 5 that borders on prohibition from flying certain routes. We've equally deliberated extensively on section 6. I recall we even reworked section 6 that day, that borders on hours of operation. Today, we shall be considering section 7 on the use of mobile phones. Dear colleagues, it is in this bill that the use of a mobile phone by a commercial operator while on motion is hereby prohibited. Those in favor that this form part of this bill say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Section 8 borders on age limit. And the bill reads, no person under the age of 18 years is permitted to operate as a commercial motorcyclist in the States. If you are in support that this one part of this will say aye, but against say nay, the ayes have it. Also, section 9 is the duty of motorcycle dealers to keep proper records and supply information. And it reads this way: it shall be the duty of every motorcycle dealer to take and keep proper records of his sales and furnish same to the appropriate authority on demand during investigation. Those in favor that this form part of this bill, yes, any observation? Your observation, leader of the House.
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker, my dear colleagues. I would have preferred that place reads appropriate authorities.
Okay. In case we have more than one
authority.
Okay. I agree with you on that. Any other observation? Yes, Right Honourable Akim Jamil. Baba 60.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Exactly 1 month today, you will be 60.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for reminding me.
Is that correct?
Only at heart.
Exactly, sir. I want all these young people out there to know that you are 60 already.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. But I'm still very active for the next 20 years. Mr. Chairman, I think we should include, because I don't know how proper it will be if you can include the fact that any Okada, they are the worst offenders of traffic lights. I think there should be a way of including this, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, and that is for, that will go to another section. I hope in our traffic law, I think it's already there, sir. When you check the traffic law, I think in XMA, the law establishing XMA. So we can align this with that one, so that we don't make, we are not too duplicative in our laws. But I believe it's there. Yes, Honorable Johnson, you call about the idea.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I just want to observe the earlier statement, particularly mentioning the age.
Oh, age limit.
Age limit that can be allowed.
Yes.
Minimum age. It was
18 years.
18 years. I want us to synchronize it with the Federal Road Safety Service Commission Act.
What is the age limit?
I'm not particularly sure, but I know that the Act empowers Federal Road Safety.
I think it's 18.
To be the
18 years. Because that is when you are the majority age. Yes, that you can get driver's license. Once you can get driver's license at 18, then you can drive.
I just want us to be sure and align.
Yes. Once you can be issued a driver's license, then you can drive. Yes, thank you. So, I take it again, and on the recommended amendment, it shall be the duty of every motorcycle dealer to take and keep proper records. I think it should be records. Because there are records of the sales and furnish them to the appropriate authorities on demand during investigation. Those in favor that this form part of this will say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Section 10. Branding of motorcycles for commercial purpose. All commercial motorcycles in Ekiti State, instead of in the state, put Ekiti State. In Ekiti State now, shall be branded in the color and design prescribed by the state government. Yes, your observation.
State has been defined in the interpretation
section.
Yes.
Okay, it's okay. Yes. You know, particularly when you see lawyers, which I am one, you can always make use of anything. And you make a monte out of a mohi. And that is why to err on the side of surplusage. But thank God, since it's at the interpretation session, no problem. But all commercial motorcycles in the state or in Ekiti State shall be branded in the color and design prescribed by the state government or its agents. I think that's better. You know, state government can direct another agency, I think it's better, or its agents. You should add that to it, or its agents. Let's just put this or, not and. When you put and, then it becomes complicated. Or its agents. Those in favor that this one part of this will say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Offenses, and that is section 11. The following offenses are hereby penalized. Failure to wear reflective dress, carrying identification tag and unit code. Failure to comply with stipulated period of operation. That is, you remember we are under section 6. So we go back to section 6. What we put there is 5 a.m. to 11:59 a.m. Is that correct? That was our agreement. So change 6 a.m. to 5 a.m. Your observation. between the hours of 5 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. Yes, your observation.
I think we added as maybe directed by the governor to that particular session.
Then we can just make
So what we now do is
subject to section 6.
Subject to section 6.
That's all.
That's all.
Let's make it subject to section 6. So this one will not be subject to section 6 of this law. You understand? Comma, failure to comply with stipulated period of operation. That settles it. Failure to wear crash helmet and reflective jacket. What is the difference between subsection 1 of 11 and this section? There is failure to wear reflective dress. What is reflective dress? What is reflective jacket? Tautology. Is it not the same thing? What is reflective jacket? What is reflective dress? All right. Let's remove, just allow crash helmet. Remove reflective jacket from here. Wearing of faceless or tinted helmet is prohibited. Carrying 2 passengers at a time, prohibited. Egbo, Chef Owosi, do you agree with that? To that? More than, carrying of 2, not more than. Do we just make it carrying more than 2? Carrying more than 2. Yes, Honorable Johnson Yekola Bodiadeoye.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This is, our house should support orderliness and respect already established law, particularly those that borders the safety of life. Allowing Okada legally to carry 2 passengers will be dangerous for safety on our road. Nowhere has that been made a legal pronouncement. We should frown at every unsafe act. The standard is an Okada rider with a passenger. We should maintain it. Thank you, sir.
Further views. Yes, Honorable Adebola Ojo, the leader of the House after that. Are you only from Ijero or Ijero constituency? All right.
They should not carry more than 2 passengers at a time. In case there is any emergency, that you need to guide whoever that is in casualty. So we have to consider that one.
Okay, can we just do it this way? No Okada rider, commercial operator shall carry more than 1 passenger except for in case of emergency. I think that's better. Yes, Honorable Sholanke, let me hear you.
The Right Honorable Speaker, sir. What about a situation whereby a mother is going to the market or going to anywhere accompanied by a child, and she will need to carry this child with her? How about that?
Ó máa gbé pọ̀n sẹ́yìn.
Rárá, ọmọ tó ti dàgbà, sir.
Yeah, if he's of age, then another Okada will carry him.
His age, maybe 8 downward.
I need more contribution before we seal this. Yes, Honorable, no, leader of the House, please, sorry.
I want to align myself with Honorable Johnson Yekola, that we cannot create any law that is against an act, federal government law. The Federal Road Safety Act, Section 10(4) of the FRS Establishment Act, stipulates that a bike.
Read it. Read the answer.
Okay.
Don't. You cannot tell us that one.
I've only found reference. I need to go and search for the actual.
You need to read so that we know that it's correct.
It states that section 10(4), which criminalize non-compliance with the safety standard, and the safety standard states that one motorcycle operator shall not carry more than one passenger at any time.
If that is the act, we cannot make law in contravention of the federal act. Yes.
Mr. Chairman, I just checked the Traffic Management Agency law, and yes, and it is provided for in the law that riding, we are going to be dislodged. Okay, conveying more than one passenger at any given time, the offense, dislodge extra passenger, or pay 2,000 naira. So it's
then it's in the federal law. It's also in our law. We cannot make law that conflict each other. I think we should allow it to stay. Deputy
Right.
Speaker.
Quick one, sir. Right, Honorable Speaker, sir. I don't even think we are expected to debate it. If we look at how the Okada, the motorcycles are being constructed, there's only provision for two people, the driver and one passenger. So it shouldn't be, it shouldn't even be discussed further. Thank you.
So we leave it at carrying more than one passengers at a time is also prohibited. That's all. Carrying an extra passenger or goods between the rider's seat on the handlebar or on the handlebar of the motorcycle is hereby prohibited. Wearing of dark glasses, except on medical grounds, prohibited. Carrying passengers sitting sideways. Àwọn obìnrin ló máa ń ṣe yẹn o. I hope that is not gender discriminatory. Prohibited. Covering of face or wearing of masks, prohibited. Carrying loads on petrol tank, prohibited. Using of mobile phone by commercial motorcycle operator while on motion, prohibited. Overspeeding or reckless riding by commercial motorcycle operators, prohibited. No proof of registration with the licensing office, prohibited. It will be criminal for anybody under 18 to ride Okada motorcycle on commercial basis. That means they can ride when it is not on commercial basis. Is that not what that place is saying? Well, we are dealing with commercial, so let's leave that. Any Okada rider under the influence of alcohol or drug or suspected to have smoked Indian hemp not ride on commercial basis as to the same punishment under this law. Yes, your observation.
Chairman, distinguished colleagues, I remain my humble self, Honorable Comrade whatever. Mr. Chairman, I want to look at the conflict between to discuss the conflict between section 11, section 11, subsection 11, where it stated that using of mobile phone by commercial motorcycle operator while on motion. Also
prohibited.
Yeah, prohibited. We've made it known in section 7 of the same bill.
Section
the
7.
Use of mobile phone by commercial operator while on motion is hereby prohibited.
Is it
so
okay?
Repeating.
Yes, okay. Well, these are offenses now. They now listed all the offenses. That was section 7. I agree. But here, the offenses are now listed, and I believe that it will now contain the penalties afterwards. That's why it is listed. I understand what you are saying. Yes, Honorable Babawo, I have not heard your voice this morning. I hope they are not the only Rembe that has not to speak. Yes, sir.
Sir, I want to make a suggestion that we add as part of the offenses that are committed by these Okada riders, that their deliberate refusal to obey traffic laws should be part of the offense.
Yes, refusal, let's add it as 16. Failure to obey traffic law and traffic light now. I will add it. Failure to obey traffic law and traffic lights to observe, failure to obey traffic laws and to observe traffic lights. Traffic lights. Yes, but let's just add it, don't worry. Yes, thank you. Prohibited. Penalties now. Yes, Honorable Adedite, triumph.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, my distinguished colleague. My name is Ayode Adedite, representing Ado Constituency 1. I think there is need to include the issue of littering.
Issue of
littering, litter.
Okay.
These Okada riders are,
when they are eating,
yes,
they are come, baga.
They drink pure water, they throw it on the road.
I hope it's not in the environmental law. It should be in the environmental law. It's only that we don't, the laws are there. Enforcement is the issue. It's already in our environmental law. It's there. Now, penalties. Yes, Honorable Tude, okay?
The subsection under offenses, that's 15. I want us to also extend it to private Okada riders.
No, this is commercial. We are dealing with commercial, please.
Okay.
Don't forget.
Then, also, we have already passed it. Don't let me make.
Which one? Let me know. Don't worry.
It has to do with the section under age limit. That's section 8.
Yes.
We only limit it to commercial motorcyclists.
This is commercial. This law focuses only on commercial motorcycle operators. The focus is on that. Yes. Now, penalties. Any person who contravenes any of the provisions of section 1 to 6 of this law shall be liable to imprisonment for 6 months or 100,000 naira fine, and his motorcycle shall be impounded by the government until the fine is paid or the time of imprisonment is served. Those in favor that this form part of this law say aye. Yes, your observation. Your mic.
Right, Honourable Speaker, my dear colleagues, I'm Honourable Tony Lokwaige, representing Southwest Constituency 2. Right, Honourable Speaker, the sections 1 to 6 does not totally capture the offences. So I think we need to extend it to sections 1 to 11.
Well, until I read others, if it is not captured, if order does not make provision for it, then I'll make it section 1 to 11. You know, maybe they are looking at section 1 to 6 as that carry different penalty, but if it is not there, then we cannot do what it asks us to do. Let's look at the rest first. I'm coming, sir. Let's look at it very well.
No other.
Then let's make it any person who contravenes any of the provision of section 111, not 1 to 6, 1 to 11. That's correct. So those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Any motorcycle used to commit crime in the state shall be impounded and forfeited to the state government, and the perpetrator, is it perpetuator or perpetrator? Shall be punished, please correct that, accordingly, under the appropriate law. 3. Anyone who supplies motorcycle for the purpose of committing crime shall be liable on conviction to a fine of 300,000 naira or imprisonment for 1 year. Remove S from year there. Cannot be 1 year. 1 year. 4. Anyone unbranded motorcycle for commercial purposes in the state shall be liable to a fine of 50,000 naira, and the motorcycle may be impounded until the owner is ready to comply with provision of this law. Yes. Anyone who uses unbranded motorcycles for commercial purposes in the state shall be liable to a fine of 50,000 naira, and the motorcycle may be impounded. That may be impounded is neither here nor there. I think, what do you think on that? Purpose in the state to be liable to a fine of 50,000 naira, and the motorcycle. Okay, let's leave it. Let's leave it. Maybe impounded until the owner is ready to comply with the provision of this law. So we give the discretionary power to the enforcing agency. Any person who contravene any other provision of this law shall be liable to a fine of 50,000 naira or imprisonment for 1 year. Those in favor that all these penalties from 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 be part of this law, say aye. Those against say nay, the aye service. Jurisdiction. The jurisdiction to try any offender under this law shall be vested in the magistrate courts. Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay, the high service. Supervisory powers. Now, Honorable Today, okay. Does a magistrate court, because under jurisdiction we need to look at the jurisdiction to impose fine, the jurisdiction to convict and sentence. In sentencing, can the magistrate court? Yes, I think they can do 1 year to 7 years. So it's okay. Because you cannot give jurisdiction to a court that does not have power to impose more than its that court. Magistrate court may not be able to impose more than 7 years. Okay, that's okay. Supervisory powers. Such official of the state as the governor may from time to time direct shall have supervisory powers over the regulation of commercial motorcycle operations in the state. I think that's okay. Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. Interpretation of the high service, sorry. In this law, age limit means 18 years old. The least age of any commercial motorcyclist is not properly stated. Age limit means 18 years old. That's all. Leave the rest. Commercial motorcyclist means a rider of a motorcycle registered for commercial purpose. Correct. Helmet means approved protective cap for commercial motorcyclists. Correct. Motorcycle means a mechanically propelled two-wheel vehicle. Reflective jacket means the overall worn by commercial motorcyclists with capabilities to reflect. State means the Ekiti state of Nigeria. Correct. If you are in favor that this section 4 part of this law say aye, say nay, the aye have it. Repeal. The Ekiti state commercial motorcycle operators regulatory law 2009 is hereby repealed, and the short title, This law may be cited as the State Commercial Motorcycle Operator Regulatory Law 2025. Change it to 2025. If you are in favor that these section 16 and 17 form part of this law, say aye. If you are against, say nay. The ayes have it. Dear colleagues, thank you very much. This is the end of the committee, the end of the meeting of the committee of the house. Yes, or your observation?
My name is Ayode Jadekite, representing Ado Constituency 1. On the last page, page 7, there are some typographical errors there. That's the accent page.
Page
7.
Section.
The last, after the short title.
Yes.
The printed impression has been carefully compared by me.
I can't hear you, sir.
The printed impression has been carefully compared by me with the bill. It doesn't sound right.
I don't get that. I can't see what you are saying. Please approach the chair. When you go to court as a lawyer, you must be careful to go and look what is in the registry of the court. If what you are reading is different from what is in the registry of the court, what is in the registry of the court correcting? What I have with me is very, very correct. You have not correct. But today, this is the registry of this Allo chamber. So what is taken here is the correct thing. So everything therein are correct. Thank you very much. So on that note, I call on the leader of the House to move the motion that the House be sent back to plenary.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, my dear colleagues. We have exhausted our deliberations and constitution at the Committee of the Whole. And in view of this, I want to move the motion that this House reverts back to plenary. I so move.
Those in favor, no, second that. Ajolagun, Honorable Tunde Idowu. You know, in the 6th Assembly, Ajolagun was so popular. I know members of the 7th Assembly who are freshers will not really understand what Ajolagun means.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker.
It's good to be a ranking officer. The rank members understand Ajolagun very well.
That time there was a major bridge that collapsed. But thank God for the government of our mentor, Dr. John Kayode Fayemi, the former governor. He constructed the bridge before he left office. Thank you, Mr.
He needed a canoe to take him to his house that time until that bridge was constructed. Yes.
Right Honorable Speaker, distinguished colleagues, I am Honorable Tunde Idowu, I represent the correct constituency 2. Rise to second the motion as ably moved by the leader of government business that the House is sub back to plenary. I so second.
And if I support that this House, the sub, and revert to plenary, say hi. Forget say day, the high service. At our committee of the House, consider a state motorcycles operator regulatory bill. I will call on Honorable Akim Jamil, Right Honorable Akim Jamil, to quickly give us report of the committee of the House.
Honorable Speaker, My name is Right Honorable Akim Jamil. I represent the good people of Record Constituency 2. The report of the whole House concerning the bill on a lot to regulate the operations of commercial motorcycle operation in the state and for any other matters connected therewith. The bill was considered to the committee of the whole House, and after a thorough debate, there were some minor amendments, and which were agreed by the whole House, and all the chapters, all the headings have been thoroughly looked at, and what we came up with has been captured by the whole House, and it's going to be read now by Mr. Speaker. So that is what has transpired. That's what transpired in the committee of the whole House. Thank you very much.
You know, it's not good to be 60. I mean, it's very good to be 60, sorry. It's very good to be 60.
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, sir. 60 look good on you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Very good on you. Yes, Oni Agbani Wagba. Honorable Tony Adaramodu, can you confirm whether that was a true reflection of what really transpired at the committee of the House?
Speaker, dear colleagues, my name is Honorable Tony Kendi Adaramodu. I hereby stand to say that it is true reflection of what
really transpired. Okay, those in favor that the report has given by Right Honorable Akim Jamil and confirmed by Honorable Tony Adaramodu was the true reflection of what transpired at the committee of the House, should say aye if you are in support. I can hear you. If you are against it, the ayes have it. Now, just like Right Honorable Akim Jamil has confirmed to us the report from the committee of the House, therefore, the bill, section 1, the bill for a law to regulate operators of commercial motorcycle operators in the state and any other matters connected therewith has been considered at the committee of the whole House. And section 1, bordering on data capturing, has been passed together with the amendment. Section 2, wearing of reflective jackets. Section 3, identification tag. Section 4, crossing of borders. Section 5, prohibition from flying certain routes. Section 6, hours of operation. Section 7, use of mobile phones. Section 8, age limit. Section 9, duty of motorcycle dealers to keep proper records and supply information during investigation. Section 10, branding of motorcycles for commercial purpose. Section 11, offenses. Section 12, penalties. Section 13, jurisdiction. Section 14, supervisory powers. Section 15, interpretation. Section 16, repeal. Section 17, short title, has been passed and recommended. If you are in support that this now become the law of this state, say aye. If you are against the nay, the ayes have it. Clerk of the House, you can take the third reading.
Thank you, Capacity Speaker and distinguished parliamentarians of the 7th Assembly. Ekiti State Commercial Motorcycle Operators Regulatory Bill 2025, third reading. Thank you.
The bill has passed through the third reading and has been passed into law, waiting for Mr. Governor's assent. Leader of the House.
Colleagues, I'm sorry, I was actually looking for the other paper. Right on, Speaker. The next item on our order of the day is items 9, which is adjournment.
Quickly move your motion.
Having exhausted all the items of our other paper and set down same, I want to move the motion that this House adjourns sine die. I so move.
Thank you very much. Any seconder? Yes, let me take the man that newly joined our party. The APC majority. Now you are in the majority, no more in the minority. Your voice must be heard, loudly heard.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker, distinguished colleagues. My name is Honorable Babatunde Omotayo. I represent the good people of Iseorun constituency. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the motion, ably moved by the majority leader, that this House do adjourn sine die. Thank you.
Now, on the motion for adjournment, let me announce that owing to the ongoing reconstruction, I won't call it renovation anymore, of this house, and having discussed with the contractor handling this project, he has told me that major work is about to commence within this hollow chamber. And you know, if the major work will start within the hollow chamber, it will be very, very uncomfortable for us to sit within the hollow chamber. It's on that note that the leadership met this morning, and we have agreed that pending the period of the reconstruction, particularly the renovation of the hollow chamber, the house will go on break. So, therefore, the house has declared first 3 weeks break, starting from today, except for emergencies. And that is subject to review. The first 3 weeks is subject to review, meaning that if work has not been completed, then we will extend. So the leadership has agreed and to declare a break so that work can commence in earnest and we can fix everything that requires to be fixed. Thank God there was no rain today. This place is already leaking, and we need that renovation to be carried out. May likely.
We like rain, sir. The other rain.
I understand. I pray for rain. There shall be rain. So, the house is hereby on break. Also, one of us, during the course of the month, had his birthday. Oh, I think we have done that for him. Yes, okay. And I think there are others. Who are the others? July. None again. Okay, thank you. So the house is on break because of the renovation and reconstruction that is ongoing for first 3 weeks. And if there is any need to review it, that will be communicated to us administratively. Administratively, we will communicate. And if there is any emergency for us to sit, you will hear from me. I will communicate to you also if there is any need for us to sit. On that note, I put the question that those in favor that the House adjourn sine die, say aye. And if against, say nay. The ayes have it. Chief whip can stay, no problem.